Hi, it's Rach from Spiritual and Angelic Guidance. I'm here to do a reading for Aquarius. Now, this will be for the 11th to the 17th of April 2022. If you've seen my readings before, welcome back. Thanks for the support. If you haven't, welcome to my channel. I hope it resonates. If it does, please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. Don't forget, though, it's a general reading. It is not going to suit everyone. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Also, time can be fluid. Energy can be vice versa. So keep that in mind. Okay, Aquarius. Give me 1 second. Okay. Okay. So, the cards on the bottom. Well, actually, I'll start with the ones that fell out. The two that fell out is question and wealth. Now, question, this is about you wanting answers. It's about trusting that you're going to get some answers, but it's all about exploring the truth. So maybe you've got a question about something particular. You've also got wealth. So this talks about blessings. This talks about accepting you are wealthy with love and emotions, financial loss or gain. So it can mean any or all of the above. Now, whether the question is about wealth, I don't feel like it's actually about money. That's not how I'm feeling. Now, the question could be about, wealth with pentacles is all about stability, and it's also all about, your material resources as well. But for a lot of you, it's about stability, and I feel like that's more about what that's about. So I feel like the question here is more about your stability, more so than money itself. And the reason I say that is because you've got commitment in reverse. You've got a choice to make about a commitment and you don't really want to. And you've got guide in reverse, where you're not paying attention to intuition, signs, synchronicities, whatever they're trying to help you. The universe is trying to help you there, but you're not listening. So yeah, I just feel like you don't know something, possibly. But yeah, you're kind of questioning what to do, where to go. Is this what you want? And it's all about, it comes back to your stability. I do pre-shuffle so that it makes it quicker, just so everyone's aware if you don't know. Now weirdly enough, okay. You really need to kind of focus on what it is you want. So I feel like you need to have some sort of time alone. You need to block out direct distractions, maybe do some meditation, prayer, whatever this is. But I feel like it's to help you make the decision. It's to make you, well, I guess kind of let you know how you're feeling about it, so you can make some decisions. You've also got the two that fell out were pay yourself first and savings. As I said, though, is it more about money? Maybe you've got some sort of question about that. Maybe the commitment's over and you've got some wealth issues. Maybe you're still going through that. Maybe a divorce or something like that. Or there's choices to do with what to do with. I just feel like it's not about money. But for those of you that kind of resonates with, then maybe there's some sort of question about wealth for you. For the ones that's not about, I feel like with the savings, it's like it's all about you caring for you, and you need to feel secure in whatever it is you do. It's like you're both having to put in, work here. It's not about, because I feel like something what's the word I'm trying to think of? Something threatened your future. And yeah, I feel like you need to feel secure in this. And due to this, whatever this was, that's, I guess, maybe that's what you're considering. Maybe that's what the choice is. Maybe it's like, how committed is this person to you? How committed are you to them? Is there security or not? Because, you both need to, when it comes to savings, it's like you both need to put like savings in to this situation, right? So you both need to put in time, effort, to make each other feel secure. There needs to be this open communication so that you can, discuss and work on whatever it is. If one of you is not happy, you need to talk about it. If you're feeling like you're putting in more savings, more time and effort, or whatever this is, more than the other person, there needs to be a conversation. So how much are you both investing in your future? But I feel like there's definitely some questions regarding the commitment. I guess, I feel like there's questions regarding the security of this. More. Yeah, it's pretty much everything I've just said. It's like you need boundaries, first of all. You probably don't have your boundaries up. So really, what are you allowing? Now, you've got priorities. What is important? What is important to you? What is important to this person? But when it comes to your decisions, it's like, what are the priorities? I feel like you don't want to be away from this person. I don't feel like, possibly they don't want to be away from you either. But I don't feel like you even have to leave. You just need to have some time by yourself, like over here, the quiet retreat. I just feel like you need some time to kind of think about what you want, how you feel. I'm so tired doing this reading. Hey, I'm yawning my head off. I feel exhausted. I feel like I'm burnt out. I feel like I've got a headache. It's like I know I need to make choices and decisions, or I've got choices and decisions because I don't feel secure. I don't feel like, there's stability in this situation. And I need to feel safe and secure. Now I'm going to use a rune card. I have runes at home, and yeah, I just thought rather than bring the runes, I thought I'd do the rune cards instead. So here we go. I'm at Aquarius. Fertility and journey. New beginnings. The intuitive part of our nature. So it's all about trusting your intuition, which is what I said with the guide. You're not trusting that. Its urge is towards harmonizing and adjusting in the sphere of personal relationships. It embodies the need to share, the yearning to be desired, and a search after similarities. The completion of beginnings is what this rune requires. It may mark a time of joyful deliverance of new life, a new path. a rune of great power. Receiving it means that you now have the strength to achieve completion, resolution, from which comes a new beginning. Above all, completion is crucial here. It may be timely that you complete some project now. If so, make that your first priority. Perhaps a difficult state of mind can be clarified or resolved. The appearance of this rune indicates you must fertilize the ground for your own deliverance. All things change, and we cannot live permanently amid obstructions. This rune of fertility signals your emergence from a closed chrysalis, I think that says, state. As you resolve and clear away the old, you will experience a release from tension and uncertainty. You may be required to free yourself from a rut, from a habit or relationship, from some deep cultural or behavioral pattern, some activity that was quite proper to the self you are leaving behind. The time of birth is always a critical one. Movement sometimes involves danger, yet movement that is timely leads out of danger. Now is the moment to enter the delivery room. Another of the cycle runes, it counsels preparation, being centered and grounded, freeing yourself from all unwanted influences, and seeing the humor. You are indeed prepared to open yourself to the will of heaven and can await your deliverance with calm certainty. So that's all about, you know, a new beginning. I mean, there may even be kids involved, I'm hearing as well. You've also got journey. And this is all about communication, which is what I said before. Union and reunion. Reunion. And this is about communication, that something has two sides, two elements, and with the ultimate union comes at the end of the journey, when what is above and what is below are united and of one mind. You are not intended to rely entirely upon your own power. Instead, ask what constitutes right action in this situation. Ask through prayer or meditation, through addressing the witness self, the teacher within. Not intent on movement, be content to wait. While you wait, keep on removing resistances. As the obstructions give way, all remorse arising from trying to make it happen disappears. This is all about self-healing, self-change, and union. You are concerned here with nothing less than unobstructed, perfect union. And yet the union of heaven and earth cannot be forced. Regulate any excesses in your life. Material advantages must not weigh heavily on this journey of the self towards the self. Stand apart from like-minded others. This part of the journey, the soul's journey, simply cannot be shared. This is all about joy, for now the end is in sight. You are no longer burdened by what you have left behind. Heaven above you and the earth below you unite within you and support you on your way. So yeah, it's all about healing, and I feel like, you know, you're moving on. It's like you're complete. To me, this is like the world card. It's completing this lesson. It's completing whatever you've been through in the past. And, you know, as I said, don't let the material affect you. But it sounds like, you know, this can, if you feel that way about this person, then yeah, you've got some decisions and choices to make. But it feels like everything's can work out for the best. But once again, you need to feel safe and secure. You need to communicate. You've just got the Knight of Pentacles just flipped over, by the way. And the Knight of Pentacles talks about somebody reliable. So I feel like, you know, this person, I don't know what they did or didn't do or whatever, but I feel like whatever the situation is, this person is reliable and trustworthy. You know, maybe that they are very devoted to you. Okay, let's get some tarot. 9 cards, please. 2 more, please. One more, please. Okay, you've got 2. Right. On the bottom, you've got the 6 of Pentacles. This is, to me, a karma card. This is about, you know, what you give, you get back is a lot for, you know, for this card. But it can also mean that, you know, your material needs get fulfilled. It's about giving and receiving with a grateful heart. You know, you've also got, I'm just putting these cards everywhere. You've also got the World card underneath that. So as I just finished saying a second ago, this is like you completing something. Like the World card is about completing a lesson or a goal. It's about accomplishment, success, victory, endings and new beginnings, feeling fulfilled. All right, so I'm finding with these readings, the center card is the one that I'm led to. And I think there might have been one that I've read different, but straight away they tell me that this is what it's about. And it's about working together with others, like cooperating, and it's about compromise, and it's about personal growth. You know, it's about you learning, it's about you working together as a team. It can mean material gain, and maybe someone's doing some other work, but as a partnership, it's all about working together as a team, personal growth, and just, yeah, being able to cooperate. Now, you've got the 7 of Raphael, the 7 of Cups in reverse. So I feel like somebody really doesn't want to make a decision. I don't even know if you know what you want, which is why maybe you need to kind of get rid of the distractions and kind of take some time to make some choices and decisions, because I feel like the way things are going, it's like you really don't know what you want. Like, you know whatever's happened, you know how that made you feel, you know all those things, but you don't know what you want to do. You've got a lot of inner conflict. But I feel like you're also trying to, you're not even really saying what you want to say, because I just feel like as I said, there needs to be communication, right? But I feel like it's easier to not. It's like if I sweep it under the carpet, there won't be fights and arguments, and, you know, that's easier to kind of repress everything so that I don't need to, you know, you're trying to just avoid the conflict. But I also feel like it's not even, I don't even feel like it's something that you can resolve. Like, whatever this is, whatever you argue about, or you're trying to avoid arguing about, or you're not even communicating about, it's like, well, where do you go? Where do you go from here? When something can't be solved or something can't be resolved, where do you go from here? For example, somebody cheats on you. It's like, you don't know what to do. Maybe there's kids involved. Maybe, you know, maybe it comes back to money. You know, maybe you can't afford to make a change. You know, maybe you need to feel safe and secure in this, and you know, has this person done any work on themselves? Have they made any changes? I just feel like, you know, even if you're in it and you needed to communicate with this person, what are you going to resolve? This person did what they did. You can't take it back. You can't turn back time. So it's to me, it's something that you can't resolve. And then, it's also about having a leap of faith. Are you listening to your heart? Are you wanting to take a new leap of faith in this person or in this situation? Like, do you want to take the risk? As I said, I don't even know if you feel like you know what it is you want. It doesn't make you feel good, whatever it is. At the same time, you don't want to move on. You really need to just have some patience. This could be a Sag as well. But, I feel like, there's not really much harmony in this situation. I feel like with the Lovers in reverse, could be a Gemini. You really need to just work on loving yourself, because maybe you feel like this person doesn't have the same values as you, but I feel like whatever you've gone through, you're at a turning point. Something's changed. And, things are always changing anyway. We're always going through this cycle of life. And, whatever you've gone through, maybe now you're at a turning point, or somebody wants to, maybe someone's changed, maybe, and as I said, it could have had to do with addiction, something like that. So, I just feel like that's important. I feel like maybe you even, threatened to move on, or somebody felt like they wanted to move on. They had to make a choice. They know what they were doing was deceptive, but they didn't want to make a choice. You may also need to do some self-healing of your own. Look. But as I said, it's going to take patience. You're not going to be able to make a decision maybe straight away. But, you can only control you. You can't control this other person. So you can control how you choose to respond. You can choose whether you choose to walk away. You can choose whether you want to stay, whether you want to go get couples counseling. You can choose, like how you respond, and only how you respond, and I feel like that's important. I feel like, but have some patience in this situation as well, the one you don't want to move on from. You've also got spiritual strength in reverse. So, you, with the 9 of Wands in reverse, it's like being such a struggle. Like, it just feels like you get very overwhelmed. You're always paranoid. It's like, how can you trust this person? Are they going to hurt you again? I feel like you definitely have a lot to kind of contemplate and think about, and that's maybe why you need that time apart or time to yourself. I forgot where I was going with that conversation, with that, whatever the card was. I don't even remember. But, the 9 of Wands, that's right. But I just feel like you have everything inside you to get through this. You're a strong person. You just have to put your boundaries up and put yourself first. Make some decisions based on what you want. With the 5 of Cups in reverse, I don't think you're seeing what am I trying to say? I don't think you're actually seeing the positives in this. And by that, I mean, it's not, obviously what you've been through is complete shit, right? But it's like, there's always a silver lining, and things happen for a reason. You may not see what that reason was, but maybe something happened so that you can learn from that, or someone can change, or you got to learn to put your boundaries up, or trust your intuition. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you need to, maybe there was something spiritual, some spiritual lesson you needed to learn. And that's to stand up for yourself. And what are you willing to tolerate? Maybe it comes back to self-love, self-worth, all those things. I just feel like there's something. Everything happens for some reason. Even if we can't see what that is. But you really need to forgive yourself. You really, it's like you've got to move on. You've either got to move on from this person or move on from the past. Learn from it, but you need to release it. And I feel like at the moment you haven't. I don't feel like you have released it. But yeah, you need to maybe work on your own financial independence, look after yourself. I don't know if you're nurturing you. As I said, maybe you're not doing what you want because you've got other people, maybe kids or whatever, to consider. Maybe you're not listening to advice that you've been given. But yeah, maybe you just need to work on looking after yourself and making decisions based on that. And also maybe getting some financial independence if that's what you need. If that's the only thing that's stopping you, you got 5 again, moving on, self-forgiveness, having hope. So I feel like maybe trust your intuition. You may reconcile with this person. Maybe somebody wants to make amends. Maybe somebody, but I feel like whatever you've gone through, it's like you keep focusing on the things that didn't make you happy. Because I feel like you're disappointed. You're disappointed that somebody did something, the person that you trust or the person that you're with, the person that you love, like somebody hurt you and you're disappointed that it didn't go the way you'd hoped. You're disappointed this person hurt you and broke your trust. This person could have been a player. Also, maybe someone's not good with resources, not good with money. There's no stability, like I said, when it comes to that. You're not feeling real secure. You're not feeling stable. You're not feeling secure. But with the 8 of Cups in reverse, like you're not wanting to move on. You're not wanting to release this situation. But at the same time, you're feeling depressed. You're resisting the change. You're in this period of contemplation, but at the same time feeling stuck. Maybe someone is bored or someone's unfulfilled or someone's discontent and dissatisfied. Like could be you or your person. I feel like there's a lot going on, but you need to be aware of how you feel. And as I said, what is it you want? Make decisions based on your priorities and what it is you want, whether it's your priorities are you and your kids, or whether, like you need to make choices and you need to stand up for yourself. You need to take back your own power. You could be very controlled in this situation, or you're trying to control this. Excessive control. Maybe there's no flexibility. Like, are you trying to kind of control this situation because there is no stability? I feel like you're trying to control it. Like, are you trying to control this person so that they don't do something, wrong again? Or, you can, once again, you can only control you. If you need to babysit this person to make sure they're not doing wrong, then there's issue. That's an issue in itself. Oh, give me a second. Self-worth. That's definitely important. You need to figure out, what it is you want. What is it you're willing to tolerate? You're probably not speaking your truth, like I said. Yeah, and you were definitely very, very hurt. This really hurt you. You're disappointed. You keep dwelling on the negative. And it's made you feel very unloved or abandoned. Could have caused a broken marriage. It's like you're confused. But yeah, you've definitely got some inner conflict. It's like you don't want to make the plans because you know that whatever decision you make is affecting your future. But it's like you fear the unknown. And then it causes a lot of inner confusion. It causes you to be unsure about what it is you want. So therefore it's easier not to make a decision. It's easier to repress how you're feeling because, you know, whatever this is that you decide to do, it's going to either end up in a broken family or, you know, so yeah, it's a little bit harder. There's things to think about, definite choices. But once again, what are your priorities and make some choices. But make choices based on whatever you want. Anyway, that's what I have for you, Aquarius. I hope that resonates. If it does, please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. And I will catch you with the next read. Thanks for watching. Bye.